Traders War Room proudly presents the daily video with the best trading and investing alerts anywhere on any platform. With up-to-date stock, chart, and market news, TWR is simply your one-stop shop. Sunday Motivator. It's May Day, and you know how we like to rock it. 33% discount for the All Access Pass. Link is in the description. Join today and quit wasting that money that's not making money. The market is our war zone, and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war. Comments from the front line. So tonight we're going to highlight one of the TWR market warriors, RYLD. He talks about since he joined TWR about 2 months ago, his trading IQ has increased. He also says TWR challenges him to go down trading rabbit holes he never knew existed, and that being around fellow adults who want what he wants, which is financial freedom, works for him. And having good people surrounding you and chatting with on a social foundation is a great, solid foundation for future dreams. So we want to say thank you because that's what it's all about around here. Good people working together to grow, learn, and share together as a community of like-minded investors. He's also one of the people that puts in verses onto the YouTube videos for spiritual guidance. And I hope that other people read them. Even if you're not a spiritual person, it's just a way to connect with other people and maybe give some good mentoring advice or some just guidance and just maybe a feel-good type of thing. So RYLD, we appreciate you for being part of the team. That's what it's all about. Battle buddies taking care of battle buddies, people working together, growing, learning, sharing together as a team of like-minded investors. And if that's something that you're out there and you're missing on your trading platform or that you want, I hope you join RYLD and 1,000 other TWR market warriors we have on our team and come get some with the TWR Bulls. Alert update. All right, giving you the weekly update of what we did total server last week. Man, we absolutely destroyed the market. So the weekly recap from 1 May to 5 May 2023, total server trades, we had 284 wins with 31 losses, giving us 88% win rate for the week of 1 through 5 May. We have over 45 analysts and alerts pushing daily signals out every day that market bell rings. The best option trade, Diesel. He did an SPX 4145 call, 0 DTE, ran that from 45 to 490, giving us 900%. The best trade in stocks was Mr. Top. He took a GDC, ran this from 819 to 2378, getting over 190%. Best futures was Expo Jesse. He went with an NQ short plus 600% on that trade. Mixed picks came in with the best crypto. He went ETH long. That's plus 449%. Best Forex was an NZX JPY pair long for 60 pips to the plus side. And we have our best sports betting with Tech Bets. He did a 5-leg MLB parlay and it was all cash. When I say that we have the best everyone server, I mean that. No one else is even coming close to touching TWR. Quit wasting money. That's not making bank. Join the team today. The link is in the description. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a Traders War Room market warrior. So quit wasting that money. That's not making money. And join TWR today. All links are in the description. Hot off the press. All right, so your top news, inflation, Disney, debt ceiling, and what to know this week. We'll go over that in a second. Buffett, the biggest investing opportunities are other people's doing dumb things. We're going to talk about that. And consumers willing to spend at U.S. restaurant chains despite menu price increases. And we'll talk about that as well. All right, so we got a lot of stuff coming on this week, okay? We got the key inflation data. We got results from Disney. We also got the debt ceiling stuff. The biggest thing for investors is on Wednesday, where we get the consumer price report. And that CPI report is going to be so key for the market, whether we start to get the continuation to the upside or we start to cool down and break to the downside. What the street wants is we want to see that 5% over last year of April, and we match the annual increases seen in March. Prices are set to rise 0.4% on a month-over-month basis. If you watched my earnings report video on the Saturday tech video, you'll understand that we want expected results, okay? We don't want any surprises. So we want in line or cooler results that'll give us the idea that, you know what, the Fed will probably pause, maybe pivot, or even start to do some rate cutting in this year. If we get hotter than expected results, the Fed just has more fuel to be like, you know what, the economy is still too hot. We got to cut in inflation. We got to keep hiking. So we need to be in line or we need to be cooler in order for the market to continue its continuation to the upside. All right, so Buffett had his, investor meeting, and basically when he was asked about the future of value investing, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger found themselves divided. The ever-optimist Buffett argued that the future of value investing remains strong for one key reason: the competition. What gives you opportunity is other people doing dumb things, such as the banking crisis, for instance. During the 58 years he's been running Berkshire, I would say that there's been an increase in the number of people doing dumb things, and they do big dumb things. And the reason they do it, to some extent, is because they can get money from other people so much easier than when we started. And he wants to also highlight the EV sector, saying that yes, there's a lot going on in the EV sector, but he sees in the future not a clear number one person that runs the majority of it. There's going to be a bunch of people that run the EV sector, but not one clear person that runs everything. Example, he said, I have a good idea of where Apple's going to be in like 5 to 10 years. I don't know where any individual company in the EV sector is going to be at in 5 to 10 years. And he wanted to use that as an example. I also wanted to give you this. This is Berkshire Hathaway's top 30 holdings. You can utilize this list to maybe start, looking into your own investment portfolios. A lot of these companies are a lot of great value type of companies. Some are better than others. Some are going to outperform the others. But these are the top 30 that the Berkshire Hathaway is famed for holding, with Apple being the number one and Bank of America being the number two. And into the fast food. In the latest earnings results from the fast food and the casual restaurant, consumers are willing to spend money despite higher menu prices and lower employee turnover, which help propel the top players to the double-digit same-store growth. I think it's pretty resilient consumer when you're seeing the price increases being absorbed and very little pushback. And this was from the BTIG manager director, Peter Slay. The quarter U.S. same-store sales got a boost across the board. McDonald's was up 12.6, Chipotle 10.9, Wingstop 20.1, Taco Bell, Shake Shack, Subway. All these people saw sales growth as it gears up for sales rising in North America. And this is welcome news for an investor after all brands across the board increased the menu prices and people were still willing to pay it. So definitely, these restaurant chains are seeing a boost. Now, some are better than others, but across the board, every single one of them rose. Now, here's food chains seeing the same store sales growth in the U.S. Wingstop taking a huge chunk, man. They absolutely destroyed it. McDonald's, Starbucks, Subway, Chipotle, Shake Shack, and the Yum brands. Now, I do want to warn you, some of these have ran super, super hard, like McDonald's, like Wingstop. I'd be looking for people to potentially profit take on some weakness and going short on some of these opportunities, because when things push so extremely hard, there has to be an exhaustion point, and that exhaustion point is the part where people will start to profit take because they've been in these a while, and they'll start to cool down a little bit before they start to hit that support level and make another run to a new all-time high. So definitely pay attention, and I'd be looking for some short opportunities pushing out. We got to give ourselves some time, but definitely opportune time to go short on some of these nice runners that have absolutely destroyed it. Stocks I like. Upcoming earnings this week are absolutely stacked, and there's some great money-making opportunities. We're going to cover some of these in the stocks I like. Here's how the alerts will go. Purple line, that's the bow zone. That's where the fight is going to happen at. And then the blue line, on a break from the battle zone, that's where we're looking for follow-through to the bull side. And the red line is going to be follow-through to the red side. All right, we're going to talk about PayPal. I think PayPal runs into earnings. I like this for a break to the upside. I think PayPal has been beaten down for a while, and it'll show some of its, better, more efficient type of financial tech industry stuff it has. And I think this will break to the upside. I think that it would not be out of the realm of possibility to hit the $80 range. I don't know about PLTR. I like PLTR. I think PLTR, is a decent, stock. I like the story behind PLTR, but it seems like the media just doesn't like it. It just keeps going down. It consolidates and takes another leg down, take another leg down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing tanks on earnings and goes down to that $7 range. It has lows back in like the $6 and $5 range, so it can travel even further. So I'm definitely bearish on this stock going into and through earnings. Devon, these energy stocks have not been doing well after their earnings calls. So I think Devon's going to suffer the same thing like the other ones. I think it shoots up going into earnings. And then through earnings, I think it tanks on probably some low guidance. So I think that we'll probably see the lower levels. And I would be cautious to get into this before earnings, but I'd be looking for puts as the higher probability of success going through earnings, because the other energy sectors just haven't been doing well going into their earnings calls. And it's based off of the guidance that they're giving going forward. Under Armour, I think they're going to do well. I think they're going to surprise people, and I think it's going to pop. I like Under Armour. I think what they're doing with the Under Armour brand is, interesting, and I do think that they're making some extreme strides pushing the Under Armour brand and the company and the stock and all that stuff. So I do think they beat on earnings, and I think they rise. ABNB, looking at the stock, this thing is primed to pop to the upside. So it's tough to bet out on this one, especially with the rise in traveling and stuff like that. Especially they have a new thing that's going on board with, this room renting type of stuff. So I think that this would be a good opportunity for a binary move to the upside. And going just off the TA on this one, Twillo, I like this one for a push to the upside. I think we got a nice cup. We don't have the handle yet. We get a little consolidation going into earnings, and I think we break to the upside. So I am bullish on this one. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this, or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war. Make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join Traders War Room and bow to no one. Let's go to war.